able to get an average person in that at that level to discuss what our people are doing, how active are the people at the local government, talking politicking, talking this election, how active are they, what is the participation of people at the grassroots, and how conscious are they of their rights and privileges. So we're bringing the chairman of that forum, Honorable Ismaila Fafiebi, on this platform today. You're welcome.
Good morning.
How do you do?
Fine, sir.
Yes, Honorable Fafiebi is representing Ward 08, or Tenley, in Wokon East Local Government Development Council, and we're looking at various issues, and as I said, we would like that you look at what our people are doing at the local government level, at the villages, the remotest parts of Osun State, where you have your members who may have been briefing you at so how active is that the umbrella body really?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. First and foremost, I will first of all to appreciate Mr. Governor for bringing dividends of democracy to the grassroots. As we have 399 councillors across Osun State, and we have a forum which is so formidable and so active. We as a forum have sensitized each other to go to their various wards and sensitize our people how this election is going to be.
What you mean about sensitization? How active are our people? Are they really? Do they even know that election is coming?
Yeah, our people are so active to the extent from one corner to the other to let people know how important this election is all about. So all councillors, I must say, they are all active and work harder and let people know all what Mr. Governor have been doing and all the achievements from the local to the state levels, from the wards. So everybody is active and take this election as a serious as it is.
We to vote in, on the 16th of July.
Yes, sir.
And that's 13 days
to come.
What is the message you have been preaching? It's not a commercial program. So I'm not saying you. I mean, you didn't pay for it.
I know.
So it's not limited to you as a party man, as an APC member. Let's talk generally about the people of Osun.
Sure.
When I was asking you how active are our people, I meant to say that okay, do the average citizen of Osun State knows that this election is important? Do they know that okay, it is something they must do because as citizens of Nigeria, they must exercise their franchise? That's my line of thought. But I know you have to be. I know where you belong, and I know it is good for you to say to market your candidate, which is Mr. Governor. In any case, I'm not offended by that, but just let us look at it a little objectively.
Thank you. Like I said, not that I'm marketing Mr. Governor, but as a party man to the core. If I also say such a thing, I know what I'm saying. But I let all Osun people just to take this election as a mere as a mere simple way and look carefully and to know where they are going. I know Osun people, we are so kind and good. In time of violence is limit. So I will just employ people, Osun people, to just come and see where they are going. This coming election, let it be violence free and let everything go smoothly. And I believe that it will be done by the grace of God.
Yes, we have, as you try to advise, we already have reported cases of pockets of violent attacks, especially, unfortunately, from our one side of the state, Ijeshaland.
Land.
People going out with cutlasses. Is that necessary?
I think it's not necessary because election is not do or die affairs. Election is about how you presented yourselves. I will just, for me, for the one that I've just left, my thought for our people, especially in Jeshaland, that we should be election free, fair, so that in the area where there is violence free, we will gain ourselves and everything will go smoothly. So my advice, like my party, everybody knows the progressive, we are free and fair in violence. So I will employ all others to take that, to emulate such things, so that we are brothers and sisters, both PDP, APC, SDP, we are brothers and sisters. So if someone, one and or the other, attacks himself, by tomorrow when we see what we will be saying. So I will implore every party to just have free and fair. Let election be free and violence free. Cutlasses be carried up and down, let it stop. I just enjoy everybody to stop that, sir.
The INEC is embarking on what it calls the mock registration today.
Yeah.
We had a good story from what happened in Ekiti State.
Yeah.
How do you think INEC should go about this one?
The mock, I hope all party that concerned will be on ground. So if what I think Ekiti, when you see it a little bit, it was a violent free in the day of election. But before the day of election, everybody been hearing how things is going. So, but in Osun State, for the mock that is going to happen today, I will just enjoy everybody to come and keep calm down and listen to the INEC and let INEC be free to all.
INEC should be free
To all.
A guy was picked up in Atakuma South, was said to be an NYC
Member and adult staff of INEC.
Okay. You have heard about it?
I heard about it on social media.
Okay. How happy are you with that development?
In fact, it was nothing to write home about. If a copper member and adult staff of INEC being caught in such of act, and when you look at it, I don't say it was from one party, but every insinuation see that it was he himself make it that it was from one party that sent him to do such a thing. It was a bad barbarian. So I will just enjoy INEC, the kind of staff, the adult staff that they are going to employ to be a fair people, and let them and sensitize them what to do, and such a thing should not happen again.
If you are listening to us on issues in the news this morning, the guest is the chairman of the Councillors Forum in the state of Osun. We have over 390 councillors that are members of critical committees at the local level, and chairman is Honorable Ismaila, not Ismail. Ismaila Fafiyebi.
Yes, sir.
Some people prefer Ismail.
My own name on my certificate and everything is Ismaila.
Ismaila Fafiyebi.
Yes, sir.
He's been saying that we should try to make the coming election violent free, and that INEC should strive to ensure that people they engage as ad hoc staff should be people who are fair,
free-minded people,
and people who are loyal and honest it's unfortunate that a core member was involved, a university
Graduate.
It's really a very bad.
It's a very bad act.
Incident.
Yes.
Very very bad. There's a your iniquity. We had security. That security was very very adequate, and that everything went smoothly. In our own case in Osun, aside the allegation of vote buying in Ekiti State, everything went well.
Yeah.
Your take on that?
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. First and foremost, I believe ever out of the state in the Nigeria, Osun is among the most peaceful states, and which every one of us knows. So I believe in the day of election or before, things will be in a free way, and violence will be free, and the security will be on ground, and everybody, like our state is true to call, we are Omoluabis, and I believe the act of Omoluabi will be done on the day of elections.
Yes, there will be violent-free election in the state.
Yeah.
We want to ensure that, as far as this election is concerned, even stakeholders, candidates of each party, like we have the notables. If you listen recently,
there was a debate. BBC Yoruba. Five aspirants was being featured.
Yes, the five of them were
five candidates, not aspirants.
They are no longer aspirants.
They are candidates.
The governor of the state, Mr. Adeboyega Oyetola, Accord Party, Akin
Ogunbiyi,
my brother, the
Right Honorable Lasso Yusuf, Labour Party, and Architect Goke Omigbodun of SDP.
Okay.
There are five of them, and the PDP, which is Senator Nuruddin Ademola Adeleke.
And that show was okay.
Yeah, when you look at the show, you see that we have relative base in Osun State. You see everybody see themselves like brothers and sisters. Everybody hug themselves. Although the program have started before Mr. Governor was on ground. So when Mr. Governor come, that's how you see the governor we have now, how gentle, how intelligent he is. He doesn't present himself as a sitting governor. He low himself down like other candidates. And whenever question being asked from him, answer it excellently and gently. Likewise others, no one be started doing argument unless a candidate that just have a little aggrieved mind with others, saying so I think you get me right. But at the end of the day, everybody comes together, embrace each other.
You love the way they conducted.
Seriously, perfectly. That's how politics supposed to be.
In the last 4 years, or 3 years,
3 years now. Let's say 3 years.
The governor had been in the saddle.
Yes.
Yes, I constrained you the other time so that it doesn't appear as if you paid for this program.
Yes.
Because I know you didn't pay.
Yes, I didn't pay. You are the one that I was being called and invited.
What is our own social responsibility to the people of the state of Osun?
Yeah.
Particularly those at the grassroots that we believe you people that represent us will know.
Yes, we are now, like Councillor is grassroots mobilizers.
For the last 3.5 years.
Yeah.
In terms of performance.
Thank you. You see, you have said that I'm not just about campaigning, but everybody see is an eyesore of what Mr. Governor have done, in which nobody believe. Let me just mention a few of the achievement of Mr. Governor. First and foremost, look at Olaya flyover so excellently. No, that flyover is the first and kind that's so beautiful that are visible. That is it.
See.
Now another was Look at Kelebe Ragbiji Road, Igbajo, Ada Igbajo Road. That road have been in danger for the past 30 years. When Mr. Governor came and saw it excellently. Look at Ara Ejigbo Road. Just to mention a few. And Mr. Governor have renovated 332 health centers across the state. So no ward, let me say the INEC ward in Osun State. No, because INEC have 332 wards. But in Osun here, which we have 393. That's why I say kudos to Mr. Governor that take dividends of democracy to the grassroots for adding councillors to the one from the federal government, likewise chairmans and others. So 332 health center was being renovated perfectly, and drugs was being equipped. No day, no time you go to the health center that you won't see it functioning ever than before. So if you look at all this, you will give kudos to Mr. Governor, provided a little that come from the federal government, and with our little IGR that and whatever federal allocations. So if Mr. Governor could be managed and utilize all this to achieve all this, and look at the civil servants, we know what occur as back of civil servant. But since Mr. Governor has been in inception up to today, doesn't owe a civil servant a penny, paying their dues as at when due, and give them promotions. I think you get me right. So let's give kudos to Mr. Governors.
Don't forget that I'm also a civil servant.
I know, but will you? Am I lying?
Also a beneficiary.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If am I lying?
So you are not lying.
So
you are saying the obvious, and
yeah,
we admire him for that too. We admire Mr. Governor for that.
Thank you, thank you.
Regular payment of salaries. And of course promotions. Yes, that's the obvious, and that's the truth, and that's why I have to tell you that it's even myself, I am so a beneficiary. We want to talk about the politics at the national level, because this is issues in the news, not only limited to what we are doing at the local level, at the Osun state level. Look at the politics of running mates.
That's now bringing issues
between. I mean, the major two political parties.
It's not limit on the major two political parties. I think, let me start. Look, if you hear the news this morning, the issue of Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso, you see them. Even both of them doesn't know what to do about their running mate. You see, last week Peter Obi came out to say if Kwankwaso should join him to come and be his running mate. This morning again, Rabiu Kwankwaso should be on a national television and say he believe that Northwest have the highest number of votes. If Peter Obi should come and he cannot be a running mate to him, but if he come, because the northerners cannot vote for the south, so if Peter Obi should come, if he can join hands with him to be his running mate, he believe that things will work well. So I think you get me right. So the issue of running mate, look at PDP now, for picking running mate, it has caused, let me just say, kata about to destabilize the party because of the choice of picking his running mate. He doesn't manage it well. Out of 17 leaders, sitting governors, 16 of sitting governors are sitting down. 14 of them supported Wike Why just 3 people supported Okowa and you go along and pick Okowa? That one. But for instance, look at our own party. That's what we are saying. This thing is about experience. In our own party, when Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu wanted to pick his running mate, he just look and go. Everybody, all the stakeholders come together and say, okay, you know what? All hands should be on desk. They just pick, just or know someone in the party.
Go and stay there for now.
Stay there. If the party stabilize and all else comes together and discuss, if we are going to change it, we will know. If we will be remain, we will know. So you see, all those things now did what? Calm down. For now, the frame house. But that's how. If you know how to do governance, you will know how to, you know, politics is about crisis management. I think you get me right. So if you know how to manage politics, you will know how to manage governance. But if you don't know how to manage politics and you are just thinking you are more than everybody, so if you say you wanted to manage governance, how will we be? So we are politicians. So politicians is about crisis management.
Like you mean politics?
Yeah.
It's about crisis management.
Yeah.
So now you believe you will have an edge. Your party will have an edge when it comes to.
By the grace of God.
So where is it?
People know where they are going.
You have to advise Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu today. Where will the running mate comes from?
No doubt, the running mate is going to come from the north.
The northeast or northwest?
Whichever.
The north is also divided into 3.
I know.
Central,
we have central.
East,
we have.
And we've been talking about Christian, Muslims.
You see, north is divided into 3, but we tell you today, north is 1. North is 1. So whichever the area it comes, region, either central, either west, either east, I believe we will manage it well. So there is no how the running mate should come from North Sha.
It must be a Christian? Or must
it doesn't matter. It's people that bring religions to politics. Politics as beyond religion.
Yeah.
In our state here, it's an example. In 2003, we run Christian in Osun here. Oyinlola, Olagunsoye Oyinlola and Erelu Obada, they are both Christian and was run together and contested for election and won. Did they ever fall?
No.
So it is people that doesn't know what matters that brings religions into politics. Politics has go beyond religion. Religion is an entity on its own, while politics is an its own.
Let's spend the next 2 minutes on that we have on something that is also very, very important, which also borders on what you just said last. The Eid al-Kabir. Luckily for me, you are a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim, yeah.
It's just a few days ahead, Saturday.
Yeah.
Your counsel to Nigerians on how to celebrate.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. My counsel to Nigeria is just to celebrate in a meaningful way, because we know the stage of the country. Although in Osun here, we are so peaceful and omoluabis, and I believe every year when we celebrate Eid al-Kabir, we celebrate it with free-minded. But in other parts of the countries, I will just enjoy everybody to celebrate it meaningfully, and I believe that Allah will take the control.
Allah will take control. Comes July 16. Make a prediction. I want to turn you to a prophet now, or an afar.
In July 16, I believe nothing will change. The incumbent governor will have the day. is an eyesore. Every one of us
everybody can see.
Yes,
okay.
Everybody can see what the Mr. Governor has done, and I will just enjoy our people in the house, just vote in the peaceful manner and vote massively for
you are the one who can
Mr.
make
Governor.
that kind of prediction.
Yes, and I believe that Mr. Governor will carry the day.
I wish every
by the grace of God.
Well. I'm not to be partisan.
I'm just saying for my party.
Thank you most sincerely for coming this morning. And my friend who has been working behind the scene, Olatunji Ojo, and Teacher Ajiboye that ushered me in. Until next Monday, when issues in the news will come your way again. Babatunde Oguntomi, this is my name. God bless you all.
So if you look at the Constitution of Nigeria, the government is set up basically to do two things.
And people are asking, do we have budget again?
I would say we still have a budget, because if we don't have a budget, we cannot have government run its activities.
Wow! Arguments and counter-arguments on topical issues and events trending in Nigeria. Politics, rule of law, judiciary, economy, trade and commerce, education, security, name it. Issues in the news on OSBC Radio 104.5 FM in Liabuyoke Bale Oshogo is a veritable platform to belong. We are set to serve you hot every Monday between 10 and 10:45 in the morning. Join Babatunde Oguntomi on Issues in the News. It promises to be educative and informative.
It's entertaining, it's educating, really informative, qualitative news as it breaks. It's OSBC Radio 2, 104.5 FM. Numero uno south of the Sahara.